30 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds. Is that the most complete game of your career?
I don't know if it's my career, but I played well tonight. But we came up short. We definitely wanted to win that game.
Yeah, that bothers you the most, doesn't it? You didn't win the game.
Nah, for sure. We was out there competing, playing hard, but I feel like it's coming along for us. We're gonna figure it out.
What was the difference tonight? Why did you lose this game?
I just made some little plays. The smaller things. I think gave us some offensive rebounds towards the end. They got second chance buckets, and that's how they ended up closing the game out on us.
8 assists. You haven't had that many since April of your rookie season, almost 2 years ago. Was that part of your game tonight? You want to be a playmaker as well as a scorer?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that balance again. I've kind of been thrown into different roles each and every year. So, coming off the bench, coach got me in the role where, I'm able to add a ball and, do some things with it and, try to get my teammates shots and continue to make plays.
Hey, Jordan, Luke was saying that he felt like this is a game where you found that perfect balance with that. What's been the process like for you in trying to figure that puzzle out?
It's been a slow process, but it's coming though. I've been, watching, film and stuff, so I'm just trying to figure it out. Just like I said in the last interview that, I've kind of been in, different roles the past, 2 years, so even this year, and, it's kind of changing for me.
He was saying that one of the reasons why he would want to still keep you on coming off the bench is just it would feel more natural in doing those things. What's kind of your perspective?
Yeah, he talked to me before the game about it, so, I agree with it, and, I'm ready to take it in stride.
Is him talking to you about that, is that important?
Yeah, for sure. It was just developing our relationship, him having that open conversation with us, being able to tell us that and what he wants to see out of us.
Julius, a lot of ties, a lot of lead changes in this game. What do you think finally swung it their way in the end?
Probably just executed better down the stretch. I don't know. Probably just executed better down the stretch.
What happened on the play when there was 5 seconds on the shot clock? It looked like you guys were confused. What did you see?
We just had a play. Play kind of broke down that trap D-low on the screen and just kind of blew up the play.
That's it. 65 all at halftime. Was that good offense by both teams or bad defense?
Probably a little bit of both. Probably a little bit of both.
You guys have had 2 games in a row where you seem to figure some things out offensively. The game in Phoenix and then the game again tonight. What are you doing better as a team on offense?
Trying to move the ball, trying to get out in transition, and just have a flow to the game.
Jordan Clarkson, you've been a teammate of his now for a few years. That's one of the best games I've ever seen him play. What did you think of his performance?
Amazing. He attacked, scored when he needed to, got other people involved, rebounded the ball. He did really well.
All right, Julius, what's the challenge trying to win in Denver tomorrow night? You and I were just making jokes about what time we're going to get there. Where's your focus, and how do you guys, after a tough turnaround, compete tomorrow night in high altitude?
Get to my bed as soon as possible. Probably find a humidifier or something like that, and just try to get some rest. When I wake up in the morning, I'll be ready. It's not like we haven't done it before. Actually, I think we got a win off a back-to-back last year going there, so it's not like we haven't done it before, but just got to get some rest.
Thanks.
On the timeout, Luke was kind of blaming himself for it, was just not explaining and all that. What do you kind of make of it?
But us as players, we got to be able to communicate and tell each other, yo, we got 5 seconds left. The great teams, I'm sure they do it, and we're trying to work to that. So we got to all be communicating and being on one accord, knowing that there's 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And I just think everybody knows.
What do you just make of the late game execution overall, just from yourself and your teammates?
We can be better. Yeah, we can be a lot better.
You're a stronger guy compared to a lot of players, NBA players. You think sometimes that works against you as far as calls? Because, there was some stretch there where you seemed pretty frustrated, like you were getting hacked pretty hard. I was sitting about 25 feet from there, and I could hear some of those slaps. I'm just saying.
You trying to get me fined?
No, I'm not trying to get you fined, but do you think as a stronger player sometimes
that
maybe they're not going to call it as much because they think you can
because
handle it?
I think I'm probably giving it out as much as I'm getting it, but, got to work through it.